Good morning, everybody. This is Dr. Nancy Sutton Pierce, and I'm just here checking in with you for a few minutes to let you know that my channel has a new playlist that I think you might find kind of fun. My friend Karen Lee Potter and I have put together a weekly show for you called Wild Women with Wine. And we talk about everything under the sun. We talk about sex, love, relationships, boys, girls, everything. It's an adult channel, so it is restricted to 18 and over, so that we don't impart anything that parents don't want us imparting on their children. Although it's all really quite educational, so parents might listen in and get some hints on how to talk to their teens and their young kids about sexuality. I am a clinical sexologist, so I do counsel people privately. I have a private practice, as well as create retreats for people and create things that singles and couples can learn how to better access life and love and sexual pleasure and all of those yummy things that we want. So we have somebody popping in here. We have Bryson. Good morning, Bryson. I hope things are going well with you. So I just wanted to check in. So check out my playlist. It's called Wild Women with Wine. And you can also follow this channel, the Sex Host Doctor, and Karen Lee Potter's channel as well. She puts out a lot of incredible information. She has another channel called Sex Talk with My Mom. She and her son Cameron have this really fun, a little naughty, but incredibly informative banter from a mother and adult son perspective on how to talk about things that can be uncomfortable and how to make them comfortable. So they do try to turn things from being, squeamish and hush hush to let's just talk about this. This is just about life and love and sexuality. And these are all very natural desires and experiences that human beings have. So we really kind of normalize what a lot of people feel isn't natural or normal for them to talk about. I'm glad things are going well for you, Bryson. So anyway, so I just wanted to check in with all of you and let you know that I'm here, that I've got a lot of content coming. I do have a Patreon account that I have some really incredible supporters who believe in the work that I do and want to inspire me to continue to make content to help people find their truth. That's probably one of my biggest passions, is to help people access what's real to them, what means the world to them, what wakes them up at night, and what gets them out of bed in the morning, and to really find that passion for life. You know, there's a lot of beliefs around life and death and all of these things, but the reality is, all we know for sure is that we got this body in this life one time through. So I'm a believer that we want to make the best and the most of this experience. Yeah, things can be scary. There was a great saying recently that just said, if you're afraid, just push through and go with your fear, because if you can push through with fear, on the other side of that is generally gratitude and self-awareness and some pride in what you can accomplish, knowing that you can push your boundaries and survive. That's important. I get a lot of comments from people about being afraid to love because they're afraid to get hurt. And there's a great philosophy about pain and love, pain and pleasure. And if we look at a continuum right in the center, being neutral, like you never really have much of either, the further you go on one side of that line, the further you're going to have to go on the other side to balance it out. That's just the nature of life. And we can survive. We can survive hurt and disappointment. We start life feeling that. That's just natural human existence. Nobody's getting through this life without being hurt or disappointed or feeling like their heart is broken. Those are just parts of what makes this life worth living at the end point. So know that I'm here to support that with you. I'm here to help you see things with a different perspective. I've been practicing yoga for about 27 years. And so I always tease that I spend half of my life upside down. So I'm used to seeing the world with a different perspective. So I love to share that with you and with my clients so that they can see, oh, I hadn't really thought about it that way. I hear that a lot from people. So it's check in with me, follow our channel, follow us on Instagram. You can find all of the links in my videos to all of our social media, Karen and I, and we're just really, really jazzed and excited about providing this for you. And I'm glad that worked for you, Bryson. Really glad. So I'm going to be doing these lives a few times a week, so that just a few minutes to check in. So look for me around this time of day, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and I'm going to try to make an effort to come on and introduce myself to you so that you know more about who I am, what I'm doing, and that I actually am here to help. And that's really what I wanted to say this morning. So happy Monday. Make this a great day. And I'll be back with you on Wednesday. All right? Go with love. And remember that, we only get this day once. It's not a dress rehearsal. So do something spectacular just for you so that it reminds you that your life is worth living. You are loved, you are cared about, and you're not alone. I'm here to remind you of that. See you soon.